Hey everyone, so I'm going to be doing my fanfiction recommendations restarting video or whatever. I've since privated all my past fanfiction videos. This is going to be a restart, new year, new fanfiction, because a lot of them, were, especially the very first videos I've done, they were like not continued or they already finished and I just didn't really care for them. But these are my absolute favorites. These are actually, this video, there will be a second video because it's just fairly long. These are all the ones that are on my fanfiction recommendations page on my Tumblr. So if you want to check them out more, then just go to my Tumblr and it's right there, fic recs, and there they all are linked and whatnot. These will all be linked in the description below, as well as I'm just going to be saying the summary of what they are, and yeah, so Things I Cannot Change by Beautiful What's Your Hurry summary. Kurt begins his junior year at McKinley, fully prepared for something better than the torment he has suffered as an underclassman. However, when he befriends Blaine Anderson, a shy transfer student, he might not be able to handle everything God throws at him. This is a religious fic in which, Kurt obviously doesn't believe in God and Blaine does, and it's friggin' angsty and amazing. It's one of my top favorites, and it's in this actual specific order on my page. Go Your Own Way by Zavocado. This is a popular one within the Klaine fanfiction community right now. Kurt Hummel wants to just get through his junior year at McKinley in one piece, but when the new guy from Dalton Academy Reform School for Boy takes an alarming interest in him, he's certain he's going to be in for a wild ride. This is a bad boy Blaine fic. Okay, my favorite one at the moment, like top, is Dystopia by admiller. I love Andrea's fics, so there'll be a lot of them on this list, as well as her Tumblr page will be linked too, because she's awesome. Science fiction sort of a you a la 1984 or Brave New World, taking place in the country of Terra Fate under the strict rule of the Preface. Lots of angst with romance down the road. So if you ever read or saw the movie 1984 or whatever, that kind of society, dystopian society, and it's crazy and it's just unrequited, untouchable love, and I love those kind of stories. This one makes me cry every single chapter, so just blows my mind. It's incredible and angsty. Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered by A.D. Miller as well. It's 1943 and the World War II is in full swing, but Kurt Hummel's got other things on his mind. He's made himself a promise to get out of Lima and into Hollywood. There's nothing to tie him down until Blaine Anderson shows up, that is. So I love time period fics as well. They're just, unrequited love. This one's great. It's a new start. Not a lot of chapters yet, but it's amazing. McKlainley High and McKlainley High senior year of A Beautiful What's Your Hurry, in which Blaine transfers to McKinley High instead of Kurt going to Dalton. There's a lot of bumps in the road for them both. And in the sequel, after a rather eventful year, Kurt and Blaine are back for their next and final year of high school McKinley. Will a favorite couple survive it all? Because even after last year, what if they can't? Distance Make the Heart Grow Fonder by Grace Ryan. Kurt is back at McKinley. Kurt and Blaine are trying to make things work despite the distance. Will distance take a toll on their relationship or make it stronger? I had to write that one because the description was very vague, but there's a lot of chapters in this one. It's a really great fic. I love this one. A lot of, out of character, or no, original characters, I should say, and a lot of, everything, and it's a lot of chapters, and it's really good. Swing Sets Sandboxes is Beautiful What's Your Hurry. Kurt Hummel is 7 years old. He makes a new friend, little Blaine, on the playground one day. This is their story. Also, apparently, Jamie's making a sequel to that, so I'm really excited for what will come for that. Just Listen. Blaine Anderson was McKinley High's, by foreternityblue, sorry. Blaine Anderson, McKinley High's social enigma from the moment he stepped through the hallways his freshman year. Everyone loved and adored him, and he was energetic and loud until an incident in the middle of sophomore year that absolutely no one could figure out. Kurt Hummel was the bully gay kid who always had a secret interest in the mystery of Blaine Anderson. That was when they got partnered for a long project. Maybe, just maybe, Kurt will be able to solve the mystery of what happened to Blaine personally in the sophomore year. All Shook Up by blaineywainey. Kurt Hummel has resigned himself to a double life in the 1959 small town of Lima, Ohio. A hotshot greaser by day and a romantic music-loving fashionista by night. But Kurt's life is about to get all shook up, for better or for worse. Down Where the World is Ending by Joyful. Mama Hummel has Huntington's disease, and the Hudson Hummel clan has to deal with Kurt's inevitable early demise because he is inherited from his mother. This is the one where the character dies, and this one is the one that I cried for like 3 hours straight even after reading, and it took me like 3 hours to read because it was angsty, sad, crazy, depressing, get ready to bawl your eyes out, but it's really greatly written. Big Bang, the new attractive to me is divine by undrsomestairs. Summary: Blaine transfers to William McKinley for his junior year. He joins a football team where he befriends a closet Dave Karofsky and falls for the cheerleader Kurt Hummel. I love cheerio Kurt. I love me some football player Blaine, and I love where Karofsky isn't an asshole. So this is great. I love this one. I love it. It's amazing. Definition by hedgerose. The summary is really vague, so I'll try to describe a little bit. Blaine is 15 years old and he hasn't seen anyone in 3 days except for Thomas, his mother's death, aka her slave. Basically, the story is Blaine is a slave and Kurt is obliged to own him. So basically, if like you're in this world where slavery is allowed, if your parents disown you, they can put you up for slavery, or disown you forever, and you're just a slave for the rest of your life. But Kurt isn't, and he ends up having become a owner of slaves, but he treats his slaves like just workers and respects them and wants to help change and get rid of slavery. So there's really no romance right now, and it's sort of based on just Kurt and Blaine trust and friendship, but it's really greatly written. Amazing AU. Go check it out if you're into AUs. Alternate universe, by the way. Like all these are AUs. Hey New Kid by admiller. Summary: Kurt Hummel is McKlainley High's resident badass, but the arrival of a new transfer student from Dalton Academy quickly has his life spiraling out of control. By Kurt. AU. Where's the Smoke by Stony321. This one just finished not that long ago, so it's completed. Fireman AU said in 7 years after graduation, Kurt is Kurt, except that he never met Blaine Anderson. Blaine grew up in Brooklyn with his mother and firefighter father. Rachel and Kurt have graduated from NIADA. Kurt has gained a master's from Tisch, and they now live in their first post-college apartment together, ready to tackle their dreams. Unfortunately, Rachel has never learned how to properly cook and almost sets their new house on fire. Enter Dream McFirepants. So if you like some Blaine as a fireman, there's some hot smut in this one. Amazing. Just imagine Blaine with all that. Ooh, yeah. This one made me awesome. Where We Went Right by beautifulwhatsyourhurry. Summary: Everyone seems to fuck like rabbits at Dalton Academy. Neither Kurt nor Blaine are an exception to this rule, but something that happens later after a drunken Warblers party that could alter their relationship quite a bit. Set a few months into Kurt's stay at Dalton. If I Die Young by BlowtheCandlesOut. As Kurt finishes up high school, he has plans to finally escape Ohio with Blaine. But when tragedy strikes, both Blaine and Kurt must try to contend with obstacles that they had never dreamed of encountering. This Side by flyblckbirdfly on LiveJournal. Kurt and Blaine have been best friends since the day Kurt stopped Blaine on the stairs at Dalton, but never anything more. Sorry. This is why Blaine is more than a little shocked when Kurt suggests that they lose their virginity to one another before they head off to New York for college. So friends with benefits fics, but of course there's always hidden romance within there, and they realize they can't just be that fantasy. By flyblckbirdfly on LiveJournal as well. She's a great smut writer for sure. Or they are, sorry. Blaine's supposed to be helping Kurt pick out an outfit to wear to the country club for dinner with the Andersons, but he finds something in Kurt's closet that distracts him a lot. This is role-playing, as which, hot, amazing smut. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh. Perfect by Red and Yellow. Summary: Blaine is perfect. He has the perfect smile, the perfect hair, the perfect voice, the perfect body. At least he wishes. He strives to be as perfect as possible, no matter what costs him. Warning: this is eating disorder Blaine, and a lot of angst. So, warning, craziness, a lot of angst. It's really greatly written, though. Danielle's awesome. Roses in December by Casey of Shadows. This one's getting more updated, as well as If I Die Young. So, summary: there was no summary, but it's basically a AU of Kurt and Blaine were attacked months later. Blaine doesn't remember anything, including the memory of his boyfriend Kurt, since the attack. Blaine's family shut everyone out of Blaine's life, including Kurt. But will Blaine slowly remember everything back? Has everything his parents been telling him been a lie? Dreams Come True by Sparrowny. This is one of my first ones I recommended in the very beginning. This is basically Kurt and Blaine visit Disney World, fluff, romance, and more crazy adventures ensue. Very fluffy and cute. Got some smut in there too. Gotta have that. Family Portrait by Hey Blaine. This is on the Glee Kink meme. AU, where Kurt and Blaine are stepbrothers. They sneak into each other's rooms at night to fuck quietly. If you're into that kind of AU, this is pretty good. I don't know, it's kind of weird that the stepbrothers, but you gotta just read it to understand. It's not as weird as you think. Oh my god, I'm so weird. Offensive Innocence by What's-Her-Name Lambert. Summary: after they both survive a vicious homophobic attack, Blaine is left without the memory and Kurt is left trying to figure out why some people can't tolerate love. This one's a lot of angsty and romance, and there's like 50 chapters, and it's really greatly written. It's definitely a fave. Obviously, that's why it's on this list. The She, the Sid, He, I don't know what to say, I never knew, by Shazam. Epic romantic fantasy adventure, seriously AU with angst, fluff, and equal measure. The She, the Sid, He, whatever, are a powerful race of elves that have been weakened and enslaved by humans. Blaine has always hated the practice, but over the years has grown to resign to the social reality. But everything changes. He finds himself falling in love with one of the creatures and becomes determined to help him escape. This one's definitely AU, very science fiction-y if you're into that kind of stuff. I didn't think I would like it, but I really did. It's crazy, a lot of chapters, and it's made me cry a couple times. I won't lie. The Little Mermaid, A Story of Change by I've Gotta Be Me. A Klaine fic crossed into Disney's A Little Mermaid. Kurt is a merman prince in line for his own throne, searching for something more than himself. What he doesn't know is that something will manifest itself into the form of a human prince. So aka Blaine is Prince Eric, and basically Kurt is Ariel, but this is more cuter and amazing. Just a Game by Nix852. He's supposed to get Kurt to fall in love with him, then in a few months he could break up with him and collect his winnings. It was just a game and nothing more, so why did he suddenly find himself starting to fall for the other boy? This one's great. I love this one where conniving Blaine, but he ends up really having a heart of gold and falls for Kurt. I love this one. It's not completely finished yet, which makes me sad because it never gets updated, but it's like one more chapter left, but it's awesome. Stay Perfect by Naive Waltz. This one only has like 3 chapters, by the way, but it's really greatly written. Blaine is an English major, afraid to actually talk to Kurt because he's way too perfect to be single anyways. Encouraged by Wes and David, he starts putting notes into Kurt's mailbox, handwritten copies of Shakespearean sonnets and other love poems, signed only with the initials B.A. Kurt starts writing notes back to his almost anonymous admirer, unaware that B.A. and the really cute but probably straight guy in his world history class that he stares at all the time and follows to the library on occasion are the same person. Dun dun dun! And the last one on this list, Counting Stars by BlowtheCandlesOut. Life is perfect. Blaine is perfect. Kurt Hummel has never been happier and more in love. But what happens when Kurt begins to see that everyone has secrets? A lot of angst, mentions of rape, homophobic attacks. This is a very dark Blaine past. You know, he has a lot of secrets. They have to overcome them together. So these are all linked. Go check out my Tumblr, colfsex.tumblr.com. Sorry, I'm really bad at talking, you guys. But I did this pretty fast, so this is awesome. Go check them all out. They're all linked. They all have the authors, and I'll put the summaries at the bottom too if you want to check them out again, because I know I kind of read them kind of fast. I'm sorry. But go check out my next fanfiction video, which are just other little fics that I've been in my past videos and newer ones that are getting more updated and haven't been put on my favorites yet, but maybe someday in the future. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, subscribing. More videos soon. Bye.